Calls for unity, morality in society and economic sustainability were the focus of the 2012 National Independence Thanksgiving Service. Governor General Her Excellency Dame Louise Lake Tack, Prime Minister Baldwin Spencer and Mrs. Spencer, government ministers, opposition members, the Speaker of the House and the President of the Senate were among the congregation. The service took place at the Holy Family Cathedral on Sunday. Elisa Graham reports.
The theme for this year's National Independence Homecoming celebrations is Antigua and Barbuda, one family, unity for a cleaner, greener and more productive nation. While delivering the sermon, Bishop Kenneth Richards of the Antigua Christian Council, ACC, says the slogan should be used as an avenue for citizens to become more focused in achieving national status as a developed nation.
The call for unity in this year's theme is therefore a reminder that every person on the Twin Island state must consider themselves as important to the process of achieving the goal of sustainable development for our nation.
He adds that citizens and residents must recognize that everyone has a part to play in the advancement of the Twin Island state. He says self-indulgent behavior and individualism must be seen as divisive distractions for achieving the nation's goals.
Selfishness, irresponsible behavior, criminal and illegal activity must be rooted out as actions and non-values that are to be rejected as unacceptable and must not be allowed to have any influence on the character of our nation. This is a commitment we must make, not only for our well-being, but also a commitment for the well-being of future generations.
Pastor Richards says the theme also points to the vision of a developed status for the Twin Island Paradise and urges persons to form and sustain the right relationships, especially with the Most High. He calls for the promotion of morality that operates by the principles that are the fruits of good works. He makes mention of the derogatory meaning and lyrics in the popular tune Kikin Shibakdo.
We only sometimes seek to put a restraint on this licentious way of understand of freedom only when it affects us. When our wives or our daughters stand up for integrity, for fidelity to marriage, or their noble integrity and sexuality, when someone forces them and kicks them in the back door, it is then that we retaliate and react. And if we can react in that instance, then we should react in every instance and not tolerate such kind of non-values and destructive values in our music and in our culture.
The service featured an epistle reading by Prime Minister Baldwin Spencer, a gospel reading by Chairman of the ALP Gaston Brown, a special rendition by the Prime Minister's special guest Suzetta Hamilton, and renditions by the combined choir. For ABS News, Elisa Graham reporting.